Welcome back to another episode of the Pokedex Binder series. Today, as you can see, we've got about 6 packs of Destined Rivals to be opening. The current total of the Pokedex, having a look, is 589 at 1025. We're going to try and check off some more. Now, we need to get all of these out of their packaging. Now, all in all, we just had a few promos here. We'll check them in a second with the first pack and, of course, a coin. Let's go ahead and rip the first one open. Now, we have already opened the ETB. We had some awesome hits in that as well, so make sure to check that video out after this if you haven't already. Let's just flip it and have a look. Ooh, Team Rocket's Meowth, obviously we'd love the illustration rare of that one. Misty Staryu, Team Rocket Seconds, Morello, TM Machine, Hippowdon, Marine's Morgrem, Hydrapple Reverse this time. Behind that we get Steven Skamori, and behind that we get the Crustle, and of course Energy and a Coke. So starting off with the promos, we've got Fuecoco, which we've already got. If we move across, we've got the Croconaw already, and moving across one more, we've got the Skeledirge, but we've got the EX already, so none of those three will go in. At entry 523 though, we've got the Zebstrika promo, which we can swap in for this reverse holo for a nice little upgrade at 523. Yes, I haven't put it in a sleeve. Sue me in the comments down below.
Show some respect.
Up next, we've got Team Rocket's Meowth, which I definitely want to get in because that artwork is absolutely sick, and we can get out the same rarity, so we can just equally swap those two around. Now, moving on over to the next page, we have a new edition with Staryu, and that's at 120. Now, panning out, we can obviously see that we've got a row, so that is, of course,
bingo.
But this page only has 2 missing now. We need a Tauros and we need a Chansey, and this is probably the closest to a full page to getting done in the whole binder, so that's looking really exciting. Just like in the ETB episode, we've got a lot of these already, but in the Japanese version, so we're going to swap these two around just so I've got the English one in. The Relor we've already got from the previous ETB opening, so that's a dupe. Hippowdon is in at 450 as a new addition. Morgrem is another new addition at 860. Hydrapple with the reverse holo won't go in because we've already got the EX. Crustle with the rare holo won't make it in because we've got the art rare from the same kind of set as well. I think it was Heatwave Arena potentially in Japanese. Now we've got Steven Skamori, and we already entered one in the ETB episode, which was a new addition, so we are going to swap this one out and slide in the reverse holo as well. Give the little paper insert a bit of a tidy up. So let's go ahead, let's work inward, shall we? I'm really enjoying this set. Let me know in the comments down below if you're enjoying Destined Rivals. Have you even been able to find any? We obviously know what the space is like at the minute. It's really tough, so just let me know in the comments. Have you had any luck? I'd love to see or hear what you've been getting up to. Team Rocket's Handle, Misty's Magikarp, Mankey, Sacred Ash, Team Rocket's Hypno. I love this card. I wish it was like hopefully there's a rare or a holo version of it. Team Rocket's Zubat, that's the reverse. Behind that we get Team Rocket's Orbeetle, and behind that we get the Rabska EX, and then we've got Basic Energy, and we've got a code card. So the first card up for pack number 2 is Mankey, and we already have a Mankey in here. Misty Psyduck we already have the same card for, so because we've got it in Japanese we'll swap it for the English. And then sadly, just like in the previous episode, this artwork is so cool, but it doesn't make it in because we've got a reverse holo Hypno already in here. And moving across just down to here, we already have the Grimer, so that's a dupe. And likewise, so is Team Rocket's Arbok. We've already got it in here. This artwork set, even just for the commons, it looks so good with that little red little bit of lighting to all of them. They look absolutely awesome. Now moving across from Arbok, we have the Zubat and we have the reverse holo that's going to go in. So we're going to swap these two around for a nice actual upgrade as well. Team Rocket's Houndour won't make it in because we've already got a reverse holo. However, we can upgrade the Team Rocket's Orbeetle because we've got exactly the same card, and now we've got it in the reverse holo. So this one's going to go in its place for an upgrade at 826. And finally for this pack, we've got the Rabska EX, which is going to go in as a new addition at 954. Panning out, that's a row.
Bingo.
Let's grab the one on the right then. Pack number 3. I'm thinking I would love to master set this. Again, I said this in the first video of it. It's just seeing what is available on shelves, seeing if it's going to be readily available, otherwise it's going to be a bit tricky to do. Squirvet, I love that artwork. Arvin's Toad Scroll, Team Rocket's Golbat, Behind that, we get Arvin's Greedon. Behind that, oh, we get Cynthia's Garchomp, Cynthia's Razorade, and the Energy. Wow, that was the clunkiest unboxing or unpackaging ever. Wowee, take a look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. What a hit. It's really anticlimactic doing it that way. That was so badly opened. Okay, so kicking off pack number 3, we've got the Golbat, which we've already got. And if we pan across down here, we've already got Team Rocket's Nidoran. And jumping towards the back, we've got the Squovet, but we've already got the art rare in here. I said this last time, but it's a shame that Rotom's artwork doesn't go in here because we've already got this reverse holo. Arvin's Toedscruel won't go in because we've got this reverse holo. And just like in the previous episode, Carbink won't go in either. Arvin's Greedon won't go in because we've got the V card for Greedon. Cynthia's Roserade won't make it in either because we've got the character art rare. And single-handedly pretty much saving this pack is the Cynthia's Garchomp. What a beauty. I think at the time with the calamity of the opening, it wasn't my sort of reaction that it would have been. What a beautiful card going in at 445. That is the second gold card to go into the Pokedex Binder. What a beauty. Cool, we're going to need a lot to beat that one. Let's carry on. One thing I really like about this set is the fact that you get one like item kind of card in the packs. A lot of it then is just the Pokemon, which makes for a really nice, you know, pack opening because you're going to get more of the cards you need in terms of like the actual Pokemon, and especially for me anyway. I'm not interested in items or anything like that. Team Rocket's Nidorina, another Ogerpon, Manectric. Behind that we get the Factory, Meditite Reverse. Behind that we get Team Rocket's Meowth, and behind that we get their Dondozo EX, really nice EX on that. And then we get the Energy and Coco. So starting off pack number 4, we've got the Team Rocket's Nidorina, which is going to go in as a new entry. A lot of my 151 is actually very close to starting to really come together in terms of like filling out majority of the pages. So it's really nice to have this set that focuses quite a lot on that initial Kanto region. Now this one's quite pleasing because we've got Cynthia's Gabite going in at 444, and the whole line now is Cynthia's from Gible, Gibite, and then of course the gold that we popped in earlier, so that is extremely satisfying. Manectric won't make it in because we have the reverse holo version already. Ethan's Quilava won't make it in because we've got the reverse holo. We then have Dolliv, which is going to go in as a new addition, and it completes the evolution line, and it equally also completes a row as well. You know what that means?
Bingo.
Ogerpon we already have in here, and I picked my favourite artwork from the last episode, so we're going to put this in the bulk. Meditite, however, is a reverse holo, and so we can get a nice little upgrade at entry 307. And then these are always my favorite kind of upgrades. Not only is it just like a little minor one, but it's also upgrading a card that we added in the exact same episode. So we can get the Meowth out, which is the regular, and slide in the reverse holo in its space. Now, of course, we'd love the illustration rare to go here, but this will do for now. And finally, for this pack, we've got the Dondozo EX, but it's definitely not better than this absolutely beautiful art rare. I really rate this card. So this one is destined for the bulk. 2 left to go. Let's hit that. Ethan's Ho-Oh is in that middle one, or the Mewtwo, obviously. Flipping it. I feel like I'm doing everything really clunky today. To be fair, I'm a bit tired still from my Birmingham card show, so you have to bear with me. Arcanine, very nice. That'll go into my Arcanine and Growlithe collection. Team Rocket's Giovanni, very nice. We then get the Manectric reverse, and behind that we get the Team Rocket's Weezing, very nice illustration rare, and we get the Blaziken Energy and Code card. Ooh, very nice, lovely little illustration rare, and we've got the Coughing from Cosmic Eclipse, so this will look lovely next to it. So getting us started with pack number 5, we've already seen the Nidorina, the Gibite, and the Quilava, and they didn't make it. Well, one of them did, but so this one won't. So these are all destined for dupe. Now Arcanine won't make it because we've got a promo Cosmic card in here. So instead of just putting this in the dupe, we're going to whip out the second binder, where we've got a Growlithe and Arcanine section slowly starting to build. Now I've already got it by the looks of it in Japanese, so this one's just going to go in here. Growlithe is my favorite Pokemon, so I just wanted to start to sort of just bring them out of the tubs and the bulk and have a nice little space for them to grow and like build a collection of them. So this is nice for me. This is probably my cutesy collection, I would imagine, compared to some people's. This is mine. So let's carry on with the rest of the pack. We've got Team Rocket's Muck already. We've got it in a reverse holo version. We then have Steven's Baltoy, and we already have a Baltoy in here. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of not really fussed either way on these two, so I'm just going to leave that one in there. The reverse holo Manectric, we already have exactly the same card. The Blaziken rare holo, I actually think this is a really sick card, but we pulled the illustration rare from the ETB of Destined Rivals, so it doesn't make it in. This card, by the way, just needs a little bit of limelight. It's really cool. But a new addition that I'm really happy to be adding in is the Team Rocket's Wheezing. It will go alongside this Coughing and nicely sort of kind of probably write those two off now. They're probably done. So let's swap this in for a lovely upgrade to Wheezing. I really feel like Destined Rivals has just been really good to me. We've had some really good hits in it. I've done 2 videos now with some good hits. So yeah, maybe it's just the hit rate is just particularly good. They want everybody to have a good time, but I am having a good time, so that's the main thing. Jingling, very nice. Armor, Melodic, Lipard, Rocket's Venture Bomb, Hippopotas, reverse. Behind that we get the Team Rocket's Dottler, and behind that we get the Gorbis Rare Holo, Energy and Code card. Okay, so the final pack of getting all these cards in, we've already got the Grimer. However, the Chingling is going to be a new addition at 433. We've then got the Beldum. Again, I really love this artwork, but we already have a reverse holo. You've already seen that the Houndour we've already got, as we already have the Lipard as well. Cynthia's Milotic won't make it in because we've got the Full Art EX. Now Dottler, we have the Team Rockets Dottler here, and we also have a regular one, and I think the Team Rockets one on this occasion will get the entry. So even though they're the same rarity, we're going to swap those two around. So it's not a rarity upgrade, it's more just a preference upgrade. Hippopotas gets a nice upgrade. We've got a reverse holo now, which we can swap out this regular one for. So getting that out and popping in the new one at 449 for a nice upgrade. And finally, down here at 368, the Gorbis goes in as a new addition. So let's see what that's now done to the Pokedex Binder total. Okay, so we end on 598. The cool thing with decks as well is if I go to expansions, you can see Destined Rivals, you can see how many cards we've collected in that set and how many are left to go. And of course, we've got that absolutely awesome Cynthia's Garchomp. Now, one thing I've been thinking about, and it's actually kind of chilled out a little bit for me, is that when we get episodes like this where there's loads of dupes, it's just the fact that we're just simply opening from the same set we just did, especially when you start a set with an ETB. You start off with 9 packs, you're already diving really far in, and you're gonna get a lot of dupes. So I'm not really sort of fussed by it anymore, but getting the cards like the Wheezing and the Cynthia's Garchomp just really helped me sort of stay locked in on it. And it's really cool because I've only just done a video going through the whole of the Pokedex Binder anyway, and I'm already looking forward to the next one because it still feels like we're going with so much momentum. Every card getting upgraded, the Wheezing and the Cynthia's Garchomp today, you know, you're going to see that then in the next one. And if that's continuous throughout the whole of the entire binder at that level, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a nod to what it's going to look like kind of towards the end of it. I mean, it's never going to necessarily come to an end. I would imagine that there's always going to be new cards that maybe I want to swap out other ones for, and I don't want to stop necessarily collecting just because it's over. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Drop a like down below. Drop a comment, please, on what your favorite card was, and I'll see you in the next one.